Brandon Rhymes here, Consumer Quarterback Show. Nick Schriver coming up, decorating Elves. We're going to talk about outdoor lighting. Grilling season is here. Great time to be outside, enjoying that outside space. Hot listing from the Platinum MVP team. Also, Livian Coastal Elite, 3058 Mildred Drive, Palm Harbor, Florida. This is a gorgeous home that we love this one because it's got lake access onto Lake Tarpon. Mildred Drive, you got a private canal, boat dock in your backyard, private pool, screened-in pool, and just a cute, beautiful little home here. 1380 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 bath. Spacious corner lot, open concept, granite countertops, wood accent walls. Beautiful home right here on the canal, on Lake Tarpon. You can take your boat out, go down to have lunch or dinner down at the Tarpon Turtle, and just live that Florida lifestyle to the fullest. Beautiful property there. 2817 Gulf City Road. This one's over in Ruskin. This is one of our land development deals. We do commercial, vacant land, all types of real estate. This one's 23 acres on the Little Manatee River with direct access to the deep waters of Gulf of Mexico. You got a private opportunity to build here. Beautiful home, beautiful land. Build townhomes, condos. You could put a boat dock potentially out there. Put some boat docks on that land. And 2817 Gulf City Road in Ruskin, Florida, Hillsborough County. You can see all of our listings at PlatinumMVPTeam.kw.com. All right, Nick Schriver, welcome back, sir.
Yeah, hey Brandon, how you doing?
Excellent, excellent. Tell us about your weekend. I heard you were on a Spartan race, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. So I did the Spartan race that was at Raymond James Stadium this past weekend, and I'm 44 years old, so I was out there crushing my first one. I finished it in an hour. Apparently, that was top 17 percentile of the entire group, so
nice.
Felt real good about that. I took my 13-year-old out there with me. He did the kids version, which is 1 mile and 8 obstacles. The adult version is a 5K with 20 obstacles, and basically you're running stairs on the third deck for a good portion of that. So it was pretty tough, but a lot of people showed up to do it, and anybody that's out there listening that may think that they can or they can't, this is a good, easy one to get into.
Yeah.
If you can do a 5K, you can do this.
Wait, easy one. You said easy one.
Yeah, easy one.
That doesn't sound like easy. You don't
listen,
up and down the stairs.
Up and down the stairs, up and down the stairs. Like, sometimes you need that little extra encouragement to get out and work out and get up and do your thing.
Yeah.
And have a finish line that you can cross.
That's pretty cool.
Like in life where, we spend so much time just getting up and like punching that clock and just working that routine.
Yep.
At the end of the week, do you ever feel like you cross a finish line, like you ever achieved the goal?
Right.
No, sometimes I don't, because like literally turn right around and do it again the following week. Well, for me, the last 6 weeks I've been getting up, hitting the gym, doing my run.
Yeah.
And I was like, listen, in 4 weeks I've got this race, I'm going to cross this line. In 3 weeks I've got this race, I'm going to cross this finish line.
Right.
I'm going to measure my result. And, it wasn't that big a deal, but it was something that internally for me, that I was using to get me to motivate and give me something to accomplish.
Yeah. It gives you something to look forward to.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's kind of the thing. Like, you get out of that grind and you got something that's coming on. So you cross that finish line no matter what it is, whether you're running a 5K for charity, or you're doing something like this. I encourage everyone to get out there and do something, right? Get out and be active. Like my doctor's looking at me going, hey, Nick, you got to do a little more activity.
Yeah.
The last time I was in there doing blood work. So, it gives me something to get out there and achieve. So,
yeah. I remember I was watching there was a public speaker, professional speaker, motivational type gal. And she was relating life and like what you said, the work-life balance into a series of sprints.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we work hard. And we have that, I know for us, we've got a cruise vacation set up, like a 7-day cruise.
Yeah.
It's like work hard, sprint, get to that payoff, right? Hang out, relax for a week. Work hard, sprint, get to that next, in that case, that's a good example because, you had the Spartan race. You were planning for it. You were thinking about it. It gave that extra motivation, that extra drive to maybe do a little bit harder workout or maybe spend an extra 15 minutes in the gym or whatever it might have been. But doesn't it seem like life is a series of sprints in a sense?
It can be, I definitely like that analogy. And in my world, I live in an annual world where everybody knows Decorating Elves does a ton of Christmas lights in the fall and in fourth quarter. So I'm doing things in the off season, right now to keep my body ready to make that what I call the marathon, right? We
Yeah.
start that like, and we go 5 months and we go hard and we go strong and we're going 60, 70 hours a week. And you get a bunch of weeks in and your body gets tired, your mind gets tired, and then it starts to affect you dramatically. So yes, these things help us and it helps give us encouragement. On that morning where you go, I don't want to get up, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, I definitely don't want to do my workout. You go, well, if I don't do it, like when I get to this race, it's gonna be a whole lot harder.
Yeah.
And the big thing about it is like I'm one of those guys is I'm gonna finish, I'm gonna make it, I'm still gonna put it all out there.
Right.
But the difference is how do I feel the next day, the day after? Can I get up and walk
Yeah.
the
Recovery.
following day? And I did pretty good. So I definitely like that. I think it's something anybody that's listening out there really should consider, right? Whether you get up and you walk around the neighborhood or whether you get up and do a workout, you should do something to take care of your body.
Yeah.
Because your body's what takes care of everything else.
Yeah, exactly. Get a sweat in, get up and a lot of times I like listening to my audiobooks as I'm walking or
Absolutely.
doing a quick jog or whatever it might be in the yard, yard work, things like that. We're talking with Nick Schriver here, decorating elves on the Consumer Quarterback Show. He's got the outdoor lighting company here locally. He mentioned a lot, of course, during the holidays. People want to get all those awesome holiday decor up and things of that nature. Also for lanai's pool cages as well.
Yeah, so right now, we're starting to get into that time of the year where there's a lot of swimming, right? Getting ready to do a lot of swimming, afternoon, evening, that heat's starting to get a little stymie, and we want to get out there and enjoy it. Well, we do a lot of really great lighting on the pool lanais. Our pool cages are also called lanais. And one of the things that we do is we put these vertical sconces on the uprights. And they go on the uprights, they shine up, they shine down, and it gives a really great illuminated effect. So in essence, what we're doing is we're illuminating the entire lanai by putting those sconces on there. And so what we did was we just extended that usability of the pool, of the lanai, made it an outdoor room, and made it so you can use it well into the evening, well past beyond dark. And, school's going to be out right around the corner, and it means that those kids can stay out there, they can burn all that energy, they can wind all that down, that way they sleep well. We also do it, we don't just do it in white, we also can do that in an RGB, which is called red, green, blue, or a color changing option.
Cool.
So that's real popular. It's really cool, especially, if you live in a community where maybe there's a fence that divides you and the neighbor, and you don't have this nice big preserve or you're on the water or something to look at. It gives you a whole nother alternative to enjoy.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people that have that preserve or something that looks really, really good out there, what we'll do is we'll put lights on the chair rail that go around, and that way we're just illuminating the lower portion, and we're just illuminating the paver, illuminating that surface area, that walking area, and then you can still see out above the chair rail into that preserve, into that native area, into that really beautiful landscape that's beyond the lanai. So there's a couple different ways that we do that there. Sometimes we'll also highlight like the dining table where that is, or we'll jump into, doing something with the outdoor kitchen, whether we're doing something underneath underneath the counter space where we can illuminate that, or underneath the upper piece, or where we're maybe doing a gooseneck type fixture that comes down and shines on the grill. We do a lot of all of those kinds of things together too.
Yeah, that's right. It's grilling season right now, and these are all these lighting too that he's talking about. These are high efficiency, low voltage, low electric bill lighting options.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything is very, very limited energy, and it's all LED, and so energy consumption is low. Usability is great. Versatility is great. And the cool thing is that all of it blends in. So the cool thing at this point is you really don't notice that any of it's there during the day, but then it turns on when you want it to at night, and it illuminates, it does its job. There's very little glare, right? So there's nothing like shining in your face or shining in your eyes. And then, we're able to really illuminate that lanai, that pool cage, that outdoor kitchen, and really expand that usability of that outdoor area.
Yeah, I love it. This is grilling season. Outdoor parties, graduation parties, backyard parties. I know we're having our annual 4th of July party, Independence Day party. So this is that time of year. About 30 seconds back to you, my friend.
So, graduation's coming up. So if you got a graduation party, we can definitely do something in your backyard for that. It's going to be right around the corner. Those are coming right into play. And outside of that, just come and find us at 1-800-MY-LIGHTS. That's MYLITES. Or look us up at www.decoratingelves.com.
Decoratingelves.com, 1-800-MY-LIGHTS. Nick Schriver, always a pleasure having you in, man.
Absolutely. Thank you, man.
My pleasure. All right. Hey, another great show. I want to thank, let's thank Gulfside Healthcare Services, Tom Ryberg, as well, of course, Nick Schriver, and our producers as well. We got awesome producers behind the scenes making the show run smooth. Alex, Nicole, Jose, thanks for all that you do. Thanks to our listeners and viewers out there supporting the show. It absolutely makes our day when you call in and support the program, and we get all these different calls, so it's awesome. We appreciate that. Please go out there, consider committing a random act of kindness, do something kind for one another, and be a force for good in the community. We'll see you next time. Consumer Quarterback Show, consumerqb.com.
You've been listening to The Consumer Quarterback, Brandon Rhymes. Whether it's real estate, consumer, or financial advice, let Brandon call your next play.